In today's rapidly changing world, choosing the right career path requires more than just academic knowledge. It calls for clarity, adaptability, and a strong set of life skills. To guide our students on this important journey, we present an insightful interaction with our school counselor, Ms Meghana Barve, who is also the alumni of our school. Hello, Meghna.
Hello, teacher.
I, Mridula Phatak, teacher, Parle Vidyalaya English Medium School Secondary Section. This conversation will highlight essential skills students need to shape a confident and successful future. What inspired you to become a school counselor and how was your journey so far?
Yes. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me for this interview. When I was doing my graduation, I was very much interested to understand if what the child thinks and how they feel. So this was really inspiring for me because what I feel is therapy is equal to adults, because adults have their own problems like financial issues, their adjustment issues, marital issues, and so on. But children do face few issues which are not addressed earlier. So it was very fascinating for me to choose school counseling, and even during my masters I did internship in our own school. So it was very much overwhelming for me, and the journey which you asked how it was, so it was really overwhelming for me because I started doing job here immediately after lockdown. So I had to face many new challenges, and it was really overwhelming. It was completely up and down, but I really enjoyed the journey so far, and I'm looking forward to go ahead with this journey. And yeah, I'm very happy for this.
That is really inspiring, Meghna. We are going to have a look into your wonderful inside journey.
Yes.
Coming on to the next question, in your opinion, what are the most important skills students need to succeed in their careers?
Okay. So first of all, it is communication skills. So
Okay.
communication is very important along with confidence. The student should be confident enough to communicate with each and every person they go. Second is adaptability. They should adapt to the situation like how it comes in front of them. Third is decision making. So it is very important because they have to take fast decisions nowadays. So it is very important to have decision making ability. Next is they have to be open to new experiences, because sometimes people or students they think that we should be in our comfort zone, but at some point it becomes monotonous and boring also. So they should be open for new things. And last, which is very important, is emotional intelligence. Now most of the people are listening to this term as EQ. It's emotional quotient. It is very important to in each and every career. Yeah.
This is really relevant
Yes.
information that you have provided us, and definitely these skills are very much needed for
Correct.
all the students. These skills are very, very important for all the
Yes,
students.
absolutely.
Okay, Meghna, how can students identify their strengths and interests at early stage?
Okay, so they can engage themselves in sports, in arts, or maybe public speaking. We do have elocution competitions in school, outside the school. They can they can engage in that, and they can check if they are enjoying those activities, and also if in which part they are they are performing well. So accordingly, they can take feedbacks from the teachers or the counselors or the parents, and they can decide what they have to do.
Okay, this is very helpful. Every activity what a child explores makes a big difference in his
Absolutely,
life.
absolutely.
Correct. Okay. Many students feel confused about career choices. So, what practical steps can they take to gain clarity?
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, they can engage in their favorite hobbies or sports, and they can take the feedback from their parents or the teachers. Along with that, they can watch many educational videos. We have TED talks on YouTube, so they can watch that. They can, apart from that, they can talk to their family members, like not only parents, but apart from that, the other family members, because they might be in some other careers, so they have an interview with them, proper interview. They can also talk to the counselor. And I would like to add here is that in our school, past 4 years, we have been conducting career counseling sessions and for the students of 9th and 10th standard. And I would like to highlight this point again because the students from 9th and 10th, they have pursued the same career options in the college and they are very much happy in that. So career counseling also helps a lot in that. And along with that, as I mentioned, pursuing different hobbies, going for workshops, trainings, and discussing with family members, counselors, teachers helps a lot.
That's fantastic. I think all this guidance is going to help our children a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
Fine. Moving on to the next question. How important are soft skills such as communication, teamwork, emotional intelligence in today's professional world?
It is very much important, like utmost importance.
Okay.
So basically, as I mentioned earlier, that about emotional intelligence, that is EQ. It is very important for each and every person, not only children but for adults as well. Because in every career we do have EQ. There are tests for EQ as well. Apart from EQ, as you mentioned, communication skills is very important because they have to be confident while communicating with others. So yeah, whatever skills you told, it's very important.
Okay. That's true, Meghna, because these skills are definitely going to help a child shape his personality.
Correct,
absolutely correct. And this is going to help him pursue his career.
Absolutely.
Okay. What role does mental well-being play in career success?
Okay, so in career success, mental well-being is very important. There's a great correlation between them. So only if your mind is fresh, is healthy, you are able to study well, and that will help you to take good decisions for career. So it is very important. It is very important to take breaks while studying and also relax while studying.
That's an important point, Meghna, because a healthy mind certainly leads to better performances and decisions.
Yes,
You're
exactly.
absolutely right. How can students balance academic pressure with personal growth and skill development?
Yeah, this is a very good question actually. This is very important for the students to know. So what students can do is they can make a realistic timetable for week. Like each and every week they can make the timetable, and in that, like, they should give time to relax as well, to pursue their hobbies and also breaks. Not only studies,
Correct.
but other things are also important. They should give them ranking, that which work is
Okay.
important at that time.
Okay.
They should rank them and then go through the day accordingly. So it is very important, and it also helps in personal growth as well, as you have asked. So yeah, that's the thing.
Correct, Meghna. Maintaining balance is something often children struggle with.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely correct. Maybe your advice is going to help them.
I guess so.
Yeah. Now, with so many emerging career options today,
Yeah.
how should students stay informed and updated?
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, they should watch few educational videos or TED Talks. They can talk to their family members apart from their parents who are in different fields. They can also attend different workshops, trainings, and also, as I mentioned earlier, we do have career counseling in our school. So they can definitely come to us to talk to counselors. Even if they want to do some like outside the school, they can definitely go and talk to them. And after that, they can decide where to go and what to do.
This is very informative, Meghna, because staying updated is indeed, we can say, the key for making better career choices.
Yes, yes.
It's a very important point that you have mentioned, and definitely this is going to help our children.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. What advice would you give to students who fear failure
Yeah.
or are hesitant to try new opportunities?
Correct. That's the very important thing, because in my journey of 4 years, I've been seeing students who are actually very much scared of failure. So I would like to say that first thing is acceptance. Accepting the failure is very important. Then only you can try something else. So if you accept that I have failed somewhere, but it doesn't mean that I failed in life. It means that one aspect is weak, but I can try other aspects of life. Not only academics but life, as I mentioned. So they should accept it, and then they should learn from those failures, and then they should be open to new experiences. So for this, I would like to give one example of that story of spider. He fell down many times while creating the web, but at last he succeeded to create the web. So he was very resilient at that time. So resilience is a key for failure. So acceptance and resilience are very important in failure. Yeah.
Definitely, what you said, all these encouraging words of yours are definitely going to help our children overcome their fear.
Correct.
Very rightly, you have put it.
Yes.
Okay, my next question is, How can parents support their children in making their right career without putting undue pressure?
Yeah, that's very important actually, because I have seen many parents putting pressure on the child because X and Y Z reasons. One is that I didn't get chance to become a doctor because the situation was not like that, so my child would become doctor. So there are many other pressures the parents put on the child. But how I would suggest the parents that please be aware of the interest of your child. Talk to your child, listen what he is saying, because
Right.
even if he's a child or a teenage, he has his own opinion. So listen to his interest. While taking any decision for career, they can sit with their child and they can discuss about their interests, skills, aptitudes, abilities, and then only they can choose what career is best for the child. Yeah.
Very rightly said by Meghna. This is a valuable message for parents, and their support and their understanding towards their child is going to definitely make a big difference in child's life. Moving on to my next question. What are some common mistakes students make while choosing a career, and how can they avoid them?
Absolutely right. So I will suggest first is not listening to their friends, because we have peer pressure that
True,
that
true.
my friend is going for science, so I'll take science, or I might follow my friend is taking so and so college, so I'll take that college. Not listening to their friends is very important, like not taking that peer pressure. Also, they should understand that everyone grows at their own pace, so they should not compare themselves with others. Even the parents should not compare their child with others. There should be no competition as such, because that's the child's life. So it's better what we decide what he likes and the interests and abilities he has. It is very important to do that, and also focus on their interest, hobbies, and their skills, rather than
Okay.
looking for the long term goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
This advice of yours is definitely going to help our students choose wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming on to the last question.
Yes.
Finally, what message would you like to give to the students as they prepare for their future?
Okay, so for students, first thing is just be open to new experiences. I know marks are important, but apart from marks, you have to focus on your interest, your skills development. I would like to tell all the students that this is a beautiful journey. So don't stress about this journey. Enjoy your process. Enjoy this process of studying and making career out of it. Take small steps. Don't try to reach at the final goal, but try to have small goals and try to achieve those. Don't try to compare yourself with others, and just try to enhance your skills and your interest, and take your own time to figure it out what you have to do. It's not like you have to figure everything together. You can figure it out as and when you reach that place. So like consistency and discipline and developing the skills definitely will lead to a better future.
Thank you so much, Meghna, for sharing such meaningful and motivating guidance with us. I'm sure our children are truly going to inspire and they are going to move forward with confidence.
I hope that too.
Choosing a career is not a one time decision, but a journey of discovery, growth, and learning. As Ms Meghana Barve rightly emphasizes, the key lies in understanding oneself, staying open to opportunities, and continuously building essential life skills. With the right guidance and a positive mindset, every student can shape a future that is not only successful but also meaningful and fulfilling. Thank you very much.